On this page we are going to configure the destinations of the outputs of the mixer. Here we can label every output of the mixer. Here we can determine in which slot and location in the rack the output will be placed. In our demo setup, the digital 1 output is located on slot 9, position A, as channel 1 and 2, which is left and right. If we look at the rack on the picture, we indeed see on position 9 an AES EBU output card with sample rate converter, and here are on the RJ45A connector the first two inputs and outputs. An AES EBU card has 4 stereo digital in and output on the 4 RJ45 connectors. So the digital 1 stereo output is on the RJ45 connector labeled A, on this page channel 1 and 2, left, right. The digital 2 stereo output is on the RJ45 connector labeled B, on this page channel 3 and 4, left, right. The digital 3 stereo output is on the RJ45 connector labeled C, on this page channel 5 and 6, left, right. And the digital 4 stereo output is on the RJ45 connector labeled D, on this page channel 7 and 8, left, right. Here we label the correct name, for instance CD1, and we save this on this slot. Apart from this, we have to decide which signal we want on this output. In this case we program on CD1, program CD recordable. On digital 2 we program the recording bus. Here we can choose which signal will be heard on the output. Usually we choose a bus, but we also can choose to use a source for this output. This option makes it possible to always route a DJ mic to a CD recordable to make it possible to record a DJ signal only. We can assign monitor buses to the outputs, the insert sends and also N-1 signals. On number 13 we have connected the CRM speakers to slot 15, channel 1 and 2, which gets its signal feed from the CRM bus. Important is to use easy recognizable names. In this case we have used CRM speakers and studio speakers, CRM phones and studio phones. By doing this, signals can be easier found in a complex system setup. In the column N-1 from, we can activate a N-1 signal from a hybrid. Usually a hybrid has an N-1 signal that comes from the hybrid source. So, here's the place where you choose how the N-1 signal is generated. In this case, we will of course choose the N-1 of the hybrid. For hybrid 4, we also have chosen to use the hybrid 4 N-1 signal. Apart from this N-1 signal, we can also feed a default signal to the hybrid. The hybrid will only get its N-1 signal when the hybrid is activated on a module of the mixer. When the hybrid is not activated in the module of the mixer, no N-1 signal will be generated. In that specific case, an alternative signal can be heard if programmed here. In this case, we have programmed the program signal. So if the hybrid is not active in the module, the program signal will be heard. This default situation is only important when a phone is used off-air and when the hybrid is not active. In this case, the signal source filled in this column will be heard. So here it is hybrid out 1 that will get a program signal when not active. Hybrid 2 will get no signal when disabled on the mixer. The default signal is only important when the telephone is used off-air or when the hybrid is not activated in the module.